Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's so great to have you here. Today we're going to get into the weeds with some numbers about a little thing called the 4% rule. And what this is just a little quick way to roadmap what you're going to need to retire like I did and find the life that you wanted, and just what does that life look like for you. So let's get into it. Let's start dreaming together and let's talk about the 4% rule. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a big nerd. I studied math in school, studied finance, and as much as you might not like nerdy stuff, I'm here to help you out. 4% rule is exactly what you think it would be, and that's you need to find a way to live off of 4% of the total assets that you have. What is an asset? That's the amount of money you have invested. So some money that's put somewhere that you can now use to generate some extra cash for your spending, for your travel, for all your lifestyle needs, so you can live free. The best part about the 4% rule is it's not as unattainable as you think. If you didn't need money and you were just able to do whatever you want each day, how much money do you need for that? Do you need $100 a day, $200 a day? Like, what would you live off of and be happy? Once you figure that out, now all you really need to do to make a quick calculation is multiply that number by 25, and that's the amount of money you need to have in the bank to generate that. The way the 4% rule works is, let's say you have $1 million in assets. 4% of that $1 million is $40,000. If you can live off $40,000, then you're set. Let's say you decide that you need $100,000 to live comfortably. Well, in order to backtrack and reverse engineer to what you need to live off of, you now just have to times that 100,000 by 25. That'll get you to the number you need and the target so that you can start living free. So for $100,000, you're looking at $2.5 million in assets. Now, I know that sounds really scary and crazy. Don't be scared. All you have to do is find assets that you can leverage to get into that. So let's say you find a way to buy a $250,000 house. You're already 10% there towards your goal. And if most of you out there can do that right now, if you get that done, you got 10% done right off the start. And now we can start moving into the next step. If you need help with the next step, follow along with my channel. I'll get you there. Once you do that, you're set. Then you can worry about the hard part, and that's figuring out what you want to do with all your time now that you're living free, doing what it is that you like, and just who are you going to hang out with? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You got to ask yourself in here, and then you'll be all set.